Hey everyone, welcome to Peach Guitars. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sam. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions about this incredible guitar, please put it in the comments below and we'll do our best to get back to you. Thank you so much for being here. Today I get to look at some of the incredible custom shop Martin guitars that we've currently got in stock here at Peach. And this one has already been, just this morning before filming, a bit of a group favourite. Don't let its size fool you, is all I'll say. These guitars, I mean, just playing it in that opening segment, it resonates up against the body. It's a small guitar. Also, I should add, I'm over 6'5", so this guitar might look even smaller on me, but still, it's so comfortable to play. So on this guitar, it has a 1 7/8 inch nut width, which allows a little bit more string spacing all the way up the fretboard. It also has a modified V-profile neck, but it's very, very gentle, very slight, and it just offers that kind of vintage feel and sensibility with all the modern playability and kind of comfort. This guitar really is extraordinary, and I just want to take a second to talk a little bit about the Martin Custom Shop. This is a team of builders whose lineage goes all the way back to the beginning of the company in 1833. If you think of the lifetime of Aston Martin or Porsche or Ferrari, any of those car companies that we hold in such high esteem, Martin was around a long time before them, let alone any other guitar companies. There's something truly special about the history and the culture around Martin guitars, not only in how they've been used by players and writers, synonymous with the most famous artists in the world up on stage, but they have this amazing history of building these guitars and learning from their own building. So everything they do is from feedback from technicians and players, but also nowadays, they have the benefit of some of the most incredible technology as well to help them build not only the most beautiful guitars, but the most responsive, the most resonant, and the most tonally open and beautiful instruments you can find. So as I said, this is a 00 model, and this is finished in the 42 style trim. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Martin, the higher the number, the more kind of ornate the trim is. And this is a 42 style, so you have this beautiful abalone round the sides and around the sound hole, as well as around the neck joint here. It also has this just really beautiful, quite understated ebony fretboard with no inlays down the fretboard, just kind of balancing the ornateness of the body with the neck. On the back of the instrument, we have the 45 style mosaic purfling. So the purfling is this central strip, and this is the 45, which is that, once again, that other layer of ornateness, I suppose. I'll go with ornateness, which is this. And that leads me to what the wood is. This is Cocobolo, and it's this beautiful, very kind of deep red, rich colour, almost burgundy. And it's also Cocobolo is very well known for being very highly ornate in its grain and its appearance. And this is no exception. You've got all this incredible grain running through the length of it, and this book matching as well. So for those of you who don't know, the wood starts off as one piece, gets sliced down the middle and opened up butterfly style into these gorgeous sides. And then the top is a Sitka spruce. That balance with the Cocobolo on a small instrument just adds that top end and allows that kind of vibrancy from the top end of the instrument. I'm going to show you some tones now. If you do want some more specs on this instrument, please head over to the Peach Guitars website, where you can see all of the specifications listed, as well as a little bit more detail about the guitar, as well as detailed photographs and the serial number as well. Just on a personal note, these smaller O and 00 or maybe even 000 guitars get a kind of a rap for being a fingerstyle guitar. That's what they are. And I have to say, I think this is quite wrong. I do think these guitars lend themselves to that style, and they kind of have a certain proclivity to that, and are used often for that because they respond in such a great way to that. But it's not to say that they're not really capable of a whole wide, versatile amount of music. And actually, just strumming it, or early I put it into a drop D tuning, and it just responded so well. There's so much richness to the open string sound on those open chords. And actually just playing a G chord, now I really hope the microphones pick that up, because here in the room you can really hear all the overtones move and merge together. And there's a real kind of openness and balance to this guitar. It's wonderful. Even just hitting an open A string. As the note decays, there's a real kind of liveliness to the overtones on this guitar. And I'd really encourage anybody who's not tried this style of guitar or something of this nature to really kind of give it a go. I'm going to play some other styles for you now, just get into some fingerstyle work.